I had to wonder there for a couple of seconds. I was getting double play in black. The music was doubling up on me, y'all. I didn't know what was going on. It's like I had a ghost in the house, an instant replay or something like that. Echoing and echoing and echoing, the music doing its own little thing. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I am your host, the real lovely C. Yes, welcome. If you're not subscribed, I need for you to subscribe to this channel, honey. I am enjoying seeing the new subscribers. I love the old veterans. And when you come in the room, please hit that like button. Hit that like button because I can use it. We can use it. The team can use it. Okay. I am your host again, once and for all, the real lovely C. And over here today, we talking about yours, mine, ours. We talking about the Brat Loves Judy, season 2, episode 9. So, Brat loves Judy. Yours, mine, and ours is what this title is. So, Brat talks about her getting in shape. Brat is planning a listening party with at least 50 people. So Brat talks about her issues about carrying the baby. She has fibroids, y'all, but she's getting a second opinion. Because, in the last episode, they told her she had fibroids and she didn't take Judy. She's over 40. And her chance of carrying a baby would be slim to none because of the fibroids. So they was like, Janet Jackson did it, and she was 50 and had a baby. But the thing is, what they need to do is see a specialist. So that's what they're going to do. Judy talked her in to go see a specialist. One way or another, one of them are going to carry this baby. Okay? One of them will carry the baby. So let's get into it. Okay? So she's going to get her second opinion. That's why she stayed so neutral. She wasn't excited no more because she already had one opinion and got knocked down, and she had to deal with it alone for a second because she didn't tell Judy that she was going to the doctor to get checked out, and they were supposed to do that together. So she had to deal with that news by herself. This time when she go to the doctor, she got Judy to go along with her. Judy is her ride or die. Okay, because of the letdown. Okay, so Judy's still opening up birthday gifts, and her mom calls, and she wants to talk. She wanted to talk to Judy about Deja. Now Deja is Judy's oldest daughter and her only girl, because Judy got three kids, a daughter and 2 sons. But I haven't seen the sons come out on the show yet. So they need to have a sit down conversation, is what Judy mama tells her over the phone. And even if Judy don't agree with her mom, she just want her to listen to what Deja has to say. Her mom wants them to hear each other out. That's what she wants. She wants them to hear each other out. So Judy says she don't want to have a bad relationship, and she don't want Deja to feel like she's not being heard. You know how it is. We all you do it with your relationship. It goes in one ear and it comes out the other ear. Or I think you should do things this way and you doing it that way. All I want you to do is to do something. Okay, we know how it goes. It goes for the same way with our children. It goes the same way with people that we love. especially your other half. Okay, so Judy says she don't want to have a bad relationship and she don't want Deja to feel like she's not being heard. Judy mom said they should talk before a baby is in the works because Judy and Brat is about to go. They planning to have a baby. Okay, Judy wants to know, should this be a one-sided conversation or should there be a professional to intervene? She just want to know, is this something I'm gonna be able to deal with? Is because I don't know what state of mind the Deja's in. Okay, so Brad goes shopping for her listening Photoshop party. Brad is stressing with the music, the baby, and a photo shoot. She got so much on her mind and so much on her plate. Brat is nervous because this is the first time she has become an independent artist, and as an independent artist she pays for everything herself. She makes all the decisions and everything comes out of her pocket. She's taking a risk, but if she fails, she just gonna do it again. That's what she say. But the Brat is a legend, and there's no way she gonna fail. So Ellen said, the record sounds incredible. Now Ella is her management. That's her assistant. Okay. So Brad and Judy talks about Deja and how she worked all the time and how she wondered if her kids sometime in some kind of way do her kids realize it, how hard that she worked. Judy said it seems like Deja felt some kind of way, but Judy have two other kids, but we don't see them on the show. But are they feeling the same way that Deja's feeling? Is what I ask myself. So Deja is feeling sad and about everything, and Judy worked extra hard because she was trying to make a better life for them. She wanted to make sure that they was okay, they didn't have to struggle or none of that. She wanted to give them a real good life, and she did, but she worked her tail off. Judy had her kids young. She was a teenage mom, and she wanted them to have everything they wanted. And as an adult, we always want our children to have more than what we had. But sometimes we can give our children too much. Sometimes we can give our children too much and they don't realize it and until it's not there. Okay? So the kids, and she wanted them to have everything that they wanted. Brat assured her that she has done well. All the kids are super spoiled, and they have had the best of the life. They had a good life. They had maids, and she even showed Judy that she, has done a great job on raising her children. Brat's there for her. She let this roll off on your shoulder because can't nobody say you haven't done right by them kids, because she has. Brat said it's time for Deja to get things off her chest, because the longer she holds it in, the more anger she will get. See, Brat has been through anger management, so Brat gets it. So both sides needs to be heard so they can move forward to repair anything that was broken, that so she wasn't aware. So there could be some things that she just wasn't aware of. So it could be a little bit better for, for both of them. They opening up gifts now so they can send out thank you cards. So now they're opening up the wedding gifts. See, Judy was opening up birthday gifts. They had just got around to opening up the wedding stuff. Because, they had the party a couple of weeks before the wedding. And that wedding was done within 2 weeks. So let's move on. So they was opening up their wedding gifts so they can send out thank you notes, because people was calling to see if they got their gifts. And I guess they, got some nice stuff, and people looking for thank you cards, acknowledgments. Brat's found a little bottle of Moet and ran with it and didn't know where it came from. But she said, "Thank you, whoever gave this to us. Thank you." Brat is so hilarious. She has a really hilarious. She's just funny as I don't know what. She's just funny. So Brat at rehearsal for her listening party. The song is called Tick Tock with a live band. So at the listening party, it's not gonna be her playing her music with like the studio. She having a live band play, and that's unusual for a rapper to do. So the band gonna be playing all the beats and it's going with the song. So they might want a bigger space because more people wants to come, and they're going to want to come to see her perform. So the place where she is where she be doing her rehearsals. And when you look at it, it'll hold 50 people, but more people gonna want to come. So they're going to need to find a bigger place. So the Brat goes to work out, but ain't going to work out with no trainer. The trainer suggests that she just eat right, because she ain't trying to work out. She is not trying to work out. She did a little this and a little that, and she was tired. The trainer told her, you just worked off your potato chips. That's it. You need to just work on your diet. So Judy talked with Deja about Brat having the baby and the challenges that are going through with it. Judy tells Deja she missed her at her 40th birthday party and how she tried talking to her on her wedding day, because Deja didn't come to her mama birthday party because she caught up in her feelings. And I think there's some type of jealousy going on. Is as the wedding get closer, and she feels seeing all her attention is going to the Brat. Is what it looks like to me. Okay, so anyway, Judy tells Deja she missed her 40th birthday party and how she tried talking to her on her wedding day, which she did. She tried to say why. She asked her on her wedding day, "Why weren't you at the birthday party?" And she answered, "This is your day. We'll talk about it later." And Deja said, like I said, it's your day and we'll talk about it on another day. So Deja feels like Judy feels like Deja don't have any responsibilities or no concept of the real world. Deja feels like she grew up too early. She feels like she went through things alone and nobody called. Judy says she's going to listen to Deja, but what she's saying is far-fetched because she's a child. She's the child she did the most for. Out of all her kids, she was the child that she did the most for. So she don't understand where all this is coming from. So Deja's sitting there and it's offensive, but Judy is going to finish listening because she don't know where her head is mentally, and she's going to let her finish processing it. Judy said, you know, this child, you're the child I did the most for. Deja said this new life, she don't see where her and Kenzie will fit into all of that. Meaning this new life that she has, she don't see where her and her grandbaby's going to fit in. It seems like there's some jealousy going on to me. So her new life, that's what she's about to have because of the new baby. Judy was shocked. She thought that Kenzie and the new baby would be playmates because she don't understand where Deja is getting all this from and why she's feeling the way that she's feeling. Deja said with the new cycle of Judy working so hard, she said over the years we barely talk. She felt like her and the boys are barely seen in any way. Deja said her mother is a person who tells on a lot, but who takes on a lot, but she has business that she's always on the phone, and it seems like she's not present in the moment. And it can be a baby, to take the baby through that, it's going to be some changes. So Deja is really caught up in her feelings. She know the Brat that got married. Now they talking about a baby. So for so long it's been her and Lil Kenzie getting attention, and Judy giving her anything she want. Judy just want her to be happy. So Judy gets emotional, not feeling seeing almost the epitome, the worst thing to feel, that Judy said that she was trying to make sure y'all had a good life. Deja wanted to go to a private school. Judy had to pay for the private school herself. She told her she didn't get any assistance for that. Judy said she paid for everything herself. Deja even told Judy she wanted to go to St. Mary's College. Okay, so Deja went to St. Mary's College, which is a private school. So it doesn't matter how expensive it was, Judy made it happen. Deja gets emotional and tells Judy that the expectation that comes with being her daughter is a lot. Judy tells Deja she just wants her to be happy, and she knows that nothing in the world will make her happy, but whatever she decides to do is what she decides to do. She just wants her to make up her mind and to do something. So she didn't know that she was having Deja. She don't know what she had heard or what she had seen. Judy would make the time for her, and she would be more aware of what's going on. So Brad and Judy go to the the fertility doctor, to get a second opinion. So both of them would get an exam. So they both go together. Judy is all good, but the Brett has her exam, and it don't look like she should be the one to carry. That's two doctors almost with the same diagnosis. Yes, the fibroids are there, and the new episode comes out tomorrow. So we'll find out whether or not she'll be able to carry. So I just think, they need to keep their communication going on. It's obviously that Deja has some insecurities, and she loves her mom, and I think she don't understand. It's like she's being penciled in the same way that Brat has to be penciled in. That's how Brat feel, like she has to be penciled in. Judy's always on her phone. Well, Judy runs a multi-billion periscope, okay? And she does most of her work from the phone, where she can do other things. But she may be with you, but she's always on her phone, if you can picture what I'm saying. So in the last season, when they wanted to spend time with each other, the Brat had this little dinner, and she bought a lockbox. So whenever she want to spend time with Judy, Judy would have to put her phone in that lockbox, and it has a timer on it. That means you can't take that. It's a combination timer, and you can't take the phone out until that timer let it off. So I don't know how well that worked, but that was in the last season, and I thought that was hilarious. Y'all, this episode of The Brat Loves Judy. We're getting down to the end. I think we may have one or two more shows before the season finale. And this was called Yours, Mines, and Ours, Season 2, Episode 9. I do hope that Judy and Deja will work their issues out. She's about to have another sibling, and Kenzie have a playmate. They just need to make it work. So even with her having a baby, or if she had to be the one to carry the baby, either way, she's going to be taking time off, because both of their schedules are very busy. But if you're going to have a baby, they're going to make ways to be present in that child's life, So like I said, this has been Season 2, Episode 9, Yours, Mines, and Ours. The Brat Loves Judy. I am your host, The Real Lovely C. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thank you for the new subscribers that has subscribed to the show. I really appreciate you. Stay tuned tomorrow for Ready to Love Miami, tomorrow at 2:30. So I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Good night. Thanks for watching.